There are many diverse depictions of what we think alien life might look and be like, whether in science or science fiction. It may be the Greys or little green guys from Mars, according to legends and mythology. It has been suggested in research and SETI predictions that it might be single-celled bacteria or life without carbon. What is its true purpose regardless of the form or style it takes? Again, there are numerous concepts. Welcome to Z. Today, we'll look more closely at the various alien conspiracy theories you should be aware of. Do you require answers to the important queries? Are you a fervent inquirer? So why not join Z to see more videos like this one? And ring the bell for more inspiring material. Where are all the aliens is a question that is foremost in many people's minds from a scientific perspective. Numerous scientists, astronomers, astrobiologists, and statisticians are still perplexed by this statement, which Enrico Fermi, a physicist, is commonly believed to have used as the basis for his Fermi paradox. A type of broad, imprecise, and non-committal go-to response is the equally snappy rebuttal that aliens exist. But odd explanations for why it is actually the case abound. Let's begin far from Earth, yet still very near, on the far side of the Moon. This is the region of our enormous natural satellite that we never see from Earth due to tidal locking, which is frequently, but mistakenly, referred to as the Moon's black side. Several astronauts have observed it on space missions near the Moon, and we do have some data as a result of rover and orbiter missions that were sent there to investigate. But the mystery hasn't entirely been dispelled yet. We are aware that the far side is more cratered than the near side and that its crust is thicker, presumably as a result of an earlier collision. Thus, we are aware that it does not resemble the Moon as seen from Earth. But even so, the few pictures and images we do have appear to depict a location that is equally silent and unsettling. A huge empty space covered in moon dust. However, is it empty? No, according to one of the most well-known alien conspiracy theories. The Moon's far side, however, is thought to be the location of an alien outpost because it is the closest point to Earth that cannot be seen by Earth, making it the ideal spot for concealment. It is believed that an alien power might readily watch earthly existence from this location. It has also been suggested that there may be covert communication channels between Earth and the far side of the Moon, possibly through the use of obedient human moles or aliens on the ground. We are aware that keeping in touch with the far side is a highly challenging assignment because of rover missions like the CNSA's U-22. However, this theory seems to be able to solve that issue by speculating that the alien base may be sabotaging our communications. Overall, rather than what we have observed on the other side, this argument is based largely on what we haven't observed there. Surprisingly few confirmed UFO sightings have been reported near the Moon itself, and there are no photographs of the base or anything that could be the base. Buzz Aldrin, the second person to walk on the Moon, is infamously at the center of a well-known internet conspiracy after he claimed to have seen strange lights outside the window of Apollo 11 while en route to the Moon. Aldrin, though, has also made an effort to dispel the idea that the lights might have come from an extraterrestrial craft. Back on Earth, there are, of course, a plethora of reports of UFO sightings and alien abductions, some of which are more compelling than others. But when it comes to conspiracy theories in general, many of the most well-liked ones go back to the most secluded and far-flung locations, to the so-called ends of the Earth. With accusations possibly fueled by flat Earth concepts, Antarctica has recently become somewhat of a hotbed for conspiracy theories. Some believe that there is a massive wall in the distance and that it is the only thing keeping the waters from draining away, off the edge, and into outer space. Unsurprisingly, many alternative Antarctic claims leave some possibility for an alien presence. Our attention is actually drawn northward, into, or near, the Arctic Circle by two very noteworthy situations. The Lake Baikal underwater aliens come first. The world's deepest lake, Lake Baikal, is also one of the most enigmatic due to its location amid the largely inaccessible regions of southern Siberia. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that the Soviet Union once utilized Baikal for a variety of top-secret military training operations. However, on one such instance, 4 more soldiers suffered life-threatening injuries in addition to the 3 soldiers who had been diving in the lake. There are rumors that the group came upon a formation of extraterrestrial creatures while diving, and when they attempted to approach them, they found themselves being propelled rapidly back up to the surface. The bends, or sudden decompression, proved fatal for some. But more than 130 years earlier, there is another horrifying story of loss and death, this time in and around Canadian seas, which some have also connected to an alien possibility. HMS Erebus and Terror, 2 ships of the Franklin expedition, sailed from Britain to Canada. Tragically, though, everyone on board perished over an unknown amount of time. According to most stories, the crew remained stranded and eventually perished from conditions including hypothermia and scurvy. They either starved to death or there is evidence of cannibalism in the scant few hints and artifacts that have been found. However, there is evidence of a purported cover-up, most notably in a book by the conspiracy theorist Jeffrey Blair Latta. The popular theory is that the expedition was actually dispatched to explore some sort of extraterrestrial presence in the north, either an alien race or a race of giants, and that the British government knew about it but wanted to conceal it from the general public. Naturally, the majority of alien conspiracy theories center on this apparent wish to keep aliens hidden from nearly all other humans. The justification for this typically involves wanting to avoid mass panic. We purportedly never hear of alien discoveries that have already been made because world governments and influential organizations think that proof of aliens will send everyone into spasms of irrationality and madness. The focal point for the majority of U.S. hypotheses of this nature is infamously Area 51, located deep within the Nevada desert. The more intriguing cover-up plots, meanwhile, would involve extraterrestrial ships that may have crashed instead of the purportedly abducted alien creatures. The Tunguska incident, which occurred once more in Siberia in 1908, is one of the most well-known instances of all. On June 30th of that year, an apparently random, huge explosion occurred, destroying more than 800 square miles of woodland and killing over 80 million trees. Although the dominant view holds that it was a large meteor airburst low in the sky above, the exact source of it is unknown. However, conspiracy theorists have long believed in aliens either as a premeditated display of power or by them unintentionally colliding with our planet. There is a growing list of more meteors that some claim may also have been created by aliens. Bill Clinton was famously interested in the Allen Hills 84001 meteorite from Mars due to suggestions of extraterrestrial microorganisms inside. While the Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb hypothesizes that a meteor that passed over the South Pacific in 2014 might also have been an alien object in disguise. The allegations made by Loeb are possibly more outlandish than conspiracy, and the U.S. military has now confirmed his assertion that the 2014 rock was from another star system. Nevertheless, the viewing world has probably never been more wary of space rock because people like Loeb were willing to push the edge. What's your opinion of these strange concepts? Which of these convince you? Which ones do you think are a little less likely, in your opinion? On the far side of the moon, we discussed an extraterrestrial theory, a couple of Earth-based theories in the Arctic Circle, also an instance where something may have come from outer space to Earth with the Tunguska incident. Even though there are some commonalities, that's a huge scope with just these few cases. All feature some degree of isolation, many pay more attention to what cannot be seen, there are persistent hints of a cover-up, and, regrettably, the majority entail some form of danger or death. But those are the various alien conspiracies you need to be aware of. How do you feel? Do you think we missed anything? Please share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to receive notifications of our newest posts.